Yes. What do you see for 1 o'clock Sunday afternoon, Rob?
I actually think Sunday is going to be the best day of the weekend because by that point, the winds will have come down a bit. Saturday may be a little bit on the breezy side and on the cooler side. Now, look, it is going to start out on the chilly side for Sunday. Temperatures into the mid-40s to start, but we'll do mid-70s by the afternoon. This is going to be a really nice weekend, especially compared to all the gray that we have. Now, before we can get to that, we have to get there first. And because of that, we do expect that we have to get into a couple of shower chances during the overnight. Now, we have some cumulus clouds that are building across the area. Overall, though, no locations, at least in these official reporting sites, reporting rain. But I did want to stress this. Notice how breezy it is here today. Some northwest winds kicking in 15 to 20, maybe as much as 25 miles per hour, gusting to almost 30. This will be a lot like tomorrow. Tomorrow, it's going to be just as breezy, I think. I think it's going to be a comparable day as we get this system out of here. And notice, by the way, there were a couple of scattered showers earlier in the evening. Let me move the map and kind of zoom in just to show you those. Earlier in the afternoon, I should say, we had a couple of pop-ups here and there. Most of those are drifting to the south. However, now we turn our attention to the next system that's going to be arriving at some point during the next several hours as this drifts into Indiana. This will likely be our rainmaker and maybe a couple of showers and storms that pop up ahead of that. Overall, though, the next several hours look to remain relatively quiet. I'll keep my eye on the radar. I think we've got a break here over the next few hours. Then those rain chances continue into the evening. After that, it looks pretty good. Here's how it'll look on Future Track 13. There's that rain chance that I mentioned. This is 7 o'clock through about 9 or 10 o'clock moving across Indy and then continuing through central Indiana, likely wrapping up overnight. And then things can really begin to change. We'll start out in the 50s for tomorrow. Again, those strong northwest winds are going to keep the temperatures from getting much warmer than the mid-70s. Plenty of sunshine expected, and then we'll keep clear skies in for Sunday as well. As I said, I think we're starting out on the cooler side for your Sunday, but Saturday looks pretty good except for the breezes. Sunday looks pretty good except for the chilly start. And then if you're ready for it to feel like June, it arrives in June. 82 for Monday, 85. This is actually a little bit of a bump up from what we had yesterday. So temperatures trending a little bit warmer. Certainly warm for the first few days of the week. I debated on bumping this Thursday temperature up just a bit. For now, I'm going to hold it to 77. This is when some rain chances start to sneak back into the forecast. For now, we'll hold it to 77 degrees. I expect that we'll have a couple of showers here and there, maybe even late Wednesday night, but Thursday certainly looks like the better day. I think we'll continue with the temperatures feeling a lot more summer-like as we get through most of next week. If we have time, let's hit the traffic board and just to show you what to expect here. Overall traffic is what we would expect for your Friday. However, I mentioned this a little bit earlier that maybe closer to the north split to 65 northbound and southbound. Let me zoom in just a little bit just to show you the slowdown that's happening here between the splits. This is 65 or 70, depending on which one you want to talk about, heading southbound through the city because there's a little bit of a backup here thanks to some road closures, some lane closures that are causing some problems. Let's see what that looks like. Here you see the backup 70 westbound approaching the north split. And the reason we are seeing such a backup is because of this. The two left lanes of the southbound part of 65 are closed. You see how traffic is being pinched down. That's causing the backup all the way to the south split, through the south split, into the north split. It's certainly going to impact you getting around in downtown on both Interstate 65 and 70.